Boom. Okay. All right.
Okay, so first thing we need to do is sharpen our knife, and we need to julienne all of our onions. Only did 2 onions here. As I did this, I sliced a garlic, cutting more garlic, cutting more garlic. All right, so we're gonna add our garlic into our onions and then slice up our pepper jack cheese. Season our oil here. I like to toast a little bit of the black pepper, and that's gonna add more complexity into our julienned sauteed onions, caramelized onions. Clearly, I wanted to add in some photos. Clearly, I wanted to add in some. Now, once the onions get translucent, we do want to add in some butter. This is going to add in another fat content here. That's going to help to caramelize it a little bit, and it creates a little bit of a barrier between the bottom of the pan. So it slows down the cooking just a bit, but it also adds a little more creaminess to your caramelized onions. Caramelized. I had some fresh herbs here, so I put that into the bowl that I'm going to eventually add in my caramelized onions and blend it all together. We're adding the herbs like this versus chopping them up because, again, we're going to blend this. And I had some fresh oregano from our garden, some mint leaves. Let's look. Gotta love when the camera changes lenses on you. I got everything that was in. Going to build our sauce. So we just add a little bit more salt here. We added in 1 egg, which helps bind everything together. Add a little bit of our olive oil. Added in some paprika. Garlic powder. And then we added in our pepper jack cheese. I learned this really quickly that just starting off like this was not the best idea. So I added in some water at some point. And that definitely helped get it going. All right, now you have your caramelized onion, cheese, garlic with some seasonings and fresh herbs as your base for your pasta. There it is, the beautiful sauce.
sauce in total probably about. See here how it stuck to the bottom? Right. Don't do that. As soon as you pour it in, stir it around so it doesn't stick. All right, next we are going to start cooking our chicken here. So what we did was pat dry the chicken so get a nice crust on it. It's best to do this because if there's too much moisture left onto the chicken, it just won't create that really good sear. So we add the seasoning onto it, sear it. Chicken doesn't move here. I mean, it's not ready to be cooked. I'm just gonna like shake. All right, so we only did one side, so I'm just gonna go ahead and season the rest before I flip it over. All right, so I wanted to grab some of the water from okay, never mind. Usually you want more water to be in the pan. I'm not sure if you saw the pasta, but like most of the water evaporated. Like, the chicken is ready. Yeah, the chicken off that easily. Dishes almost every day. Almost every day. These are done. Maybe even overdone. Always remember too that when it comes to cooking meat, there's always carryover time. So let's say the chicken was the last 10%. All right, so we're just adding some seasoning to our vegetables. Salt, pepper, looks like it did some Italian season there as well. I always try to thin my vegetables out just so then everything gets cooked. Sometimes when you're trying to add a sear onto it, your veggies will, get on top of each other. Oh, chef skills. Okay, saute. Okay, saute. Go ahead and saute those vegetables. Okay, so I roasted the vegetables to add a little bit more depth to this. And then I went ahead and added the sauce to the veggies. I think I had to be like 6 scoops. I ended up using all the sauce. It was really good. Better than I thought it was gonna be. Alright, then we're adding in all of that pasta. Honestly, you could have baked this too. This could have been like a baked. Okay, so now we are mixing all the sauce together, and I can tell you right now, before I do it, is I need water. I don't know why I decided to use the spoon of my water. Or a spoon. Like, that's not enough water, dude. Bro, it's not enough. Just pour it. There we go. I still don't think that was enough water. Anyway, so we added the sauce, it was pretty thick, so we need to thin it out so then it can coat the rest of the noodles and the macaroni that we used here. The sauce can actually get inside of it. Again, next time, I think it's just better just to bake this. But we had plenty of sauce. It's better usually to not overcrowd your pan, but I didn't follow that rule here. Yeah. I think I was trying to save the sauce for something else later. I don't know what, but as you can see, there was more sauce. There we go. Once again, a little thick. Serve water here. Because you don't want to add too much water. You can't like take that back. I mean, I guess you could like cook it down. Oh, I had more. As you can see, this was a very saucy pasta. Just pour it, bro. Come on. I feel like this all could have been done in one scoop. Here we go, serving that water. I promise you, we'll probably eat a little bit. Oh yeah, them little end pieces. That's for the chef. Little end pieces of chicken. It's not for presentation. Right there. That's for me. Yeah. Anyway, we cut this on a diagonal. There we go. There we go. So there you have it. This right here is going to be. Oh wait, I forgot. I wanted to be a little fancy here. We had some chives. You know, just a little greenery. Boom. Okay. All right. And then, oh yes, because my wife loves this hot honey, we just threw that on the chicken. I mean, cause like, damn, you know what I mean? Like seared chicken breast, topped off with some chives, and then we have a macaroni with a pepper jack, caramelized onion, garlic sauce, and some seared vegetables, and we blended that together. And then, if you wanted to infuse this, the easiest way is going to be with the tincture, 100%. Because you could just take this food, put it to the side, put it in your own bowl, dose it however you want, move on about it. Or if you just want to have like a whole bunch of people over, you can definitely just throw in some butter. My name is Tarik Sparks. If you like this video, comment on it, share it with your mother, tell your friends about it. If you want to see more of this content, like this page, and we will do about food content, how to take photos of food content, but mostly how to infuse your food and elevate your experience. My name is Tarik Sparks. Talk soon.